What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, episode 17, man. We here, we live, NBA 2K25, Detroit Pistons, MyNBA. And yeah, I said it, episode 17, man. This series been a while, it's been taking a while, man, but I'm still consistent. I'm still trying to drop some vids for y'all before 2K26 come out. And Ben Simmons just wilded out with that dunk, not gonna lie, boy. You feel me? Damn, twin. This shit looking like a dunk contest in Houston. I ended up playing a few games. I think we had a 3-game stretch before All-Star break where it was this game right here against Houston on MLK Day. And then I played against Dallas. I ended up making some trades where I put AD on Dallas basically. And we also had Philadelphia. So those are the last 3 games that we have until we damn near go to All-Star Weekend. And then for the All-Star Weekend, we got the dunk contest. We got everything installed for us, so definitely going to be a trip. This game right here in Houston, though, Ben Simmons went crazy. I ain't going to lie. My son Ben was really on fucking perk mode in this game. Like I'm talking about bro was on a different level, but feel me? Y'all can't be surprised, man. I done traded for this man. My son finally found a home in Detroit. So he turned. I feel like that's one of the pros of this season. The first half of the season was Ben Simmons. K getting off to a great start for the season. Look at Twin with that dunk. He getting ready for the dunk contest. But this game right here was a Ben Simmons career game. I feel like this was the best Ben Simmons game since the best Ben Simmons game. Like, for real, though. Like, you feel me? But this was a back-and-forth contest. I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Green was performing his ass off. But Ben Simmons was going crazy. Look at that flying-ass dunk. Yo, my son just went bugged out, like. But yeah, this was a crazy ass game though. Houston ended up making a comeback at the end. We ended up going on a road and taking the win in an easy contest. It was hard at first, but once you got Kate Cunningham and Ben Simmons and Jaden Ivey, these young cats, everybody just plays to perfection. But I want to show y'all these highlights. Look at Ben Simmons' dunk film, like. Bro is just dunking the ball with ease, like showing that athleticism that he had 10 years ago. This is why this was the best game for him. But in return, though, Jalen Green had a monster game, 6'3", 17 from 31 from the field. He had a monster game for the Houston. We was going back and forth with them. Big Ben had himself a monster throwback game with 33 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. He barely passed the ball. He only missed 3 shots, too. Efficient from Ben Simmons, looking like the old. Jaden Ivey, 21, 5 threes. Cade Cunningham, 20 points, 15 assists. And we end up taking the win in Houston. Our next matchup, we had Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. And this time, Kyrie wasn't alone, man. He had Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis with him. In the first highlight, it just shows you the type of night this night was going to be for us. I ain't going to lie. Derek Lively just threw it on Jalen Duren. We had to play Anthony Davis once again. Luckily, we got the block on AD in this possession right here. But as soon as one thing went good for us, 3 things went bad for us. And AD just started tweaking on us. I'm talking about AD, Daniel Gafford, fucking Derek Lively, Kyrie, PJ Washington. Like, they just all started getting whatever they wanted. Like, bro, AD just casually knocking down threes like this 4 years ago. Like, he ain't do that shit in like a good 3-4 years, bro. Hey, I got to show off with some of my highlights, some of my dunking highlights. Jaden Ivey got up there with ease, but to be honest, it wasn't really my night like that anyway. Look at that nasty-ass dunk, though. Lively just threw it on Jalen Duren as Kyrie Irving just gets wide open. Twin literally just gets blocked by AD, and on the other end of the court for Dallas, Derek Lively catches an oop. Ben Simmons, he surprised me, though. This is the second made 3 that I made with Ben Simmons this series, so that was good to see, but that was the only good thing about that, actually. I mean, that was pretty good, too, from Ben. Good little cut through from the basket. Next possession, Anthony Davis just slams it all over Ben Simmons. Pause, but that was very fucking disrespectful, yo. Like, Like, honestly, bro, we is a way better team than the way we playing. And all that to be tied in the third quarter off of Isaiah Stewart buzzer being shot to end the third to head to the fourth. So now the fourth quarter comes, it's a close game and everything. We're going back and forth, but look at this. Jaden Ivey just passes Kyrie. But I thought, let's get one with Twin, you feel me? I know Twin could overpower everyone, but he gets blocked with AD, followed by a dunk from Clay. Feel me? Jaden Ivey hits us a clutch shot 40 seconds into the game, and we're down by 2. But Cade Cunningham just sold us the opportunity to go to overtime twice with the layup and with the three-pointer shot, and we end up losing. I haven't lost in a while. Like, we was on a crazy-ass win streak. We was able to turn our season around with this win streak and everything, but we finally took a L. We took a loss in Boston. We taking an L with Dallas, man. So those two teams, I got to get prepared for. Because we don't know what's up. In other words, I got my ass handed to me by Boston and Dallas. So it's time to make some fucking moves now. I was tight. I was frustrated. I'm like, nah, we need to be better. We not good enough. We still not good enough yet. And I'm like, I bet. You know what? Let's flip us a trade. I ended up getting Dennis Schroeder. I'm like, all right, let's trade Dennis Schroeder for Norman Powell. Some production off the bench. We get us a 3-and-D scorer. And I like the move. Norman Powell just finished coming off a 22-point season in real life on the Clippers. Why not take Norman Powell and make him come off the bench? And the Clippers accept the trade of Dennis Schroeder and a second-round pick for Norman Powell. So we get us a 20-point scorer off the bench. I feel like that helps us enough to give us some bench power. And I wasn't done yet. I wanted to flip Twin for a young prospect, for a young piece that we could potentially build and grow. And I ended up coming across Jalen Wells, who had a spectacular rookie season in real life on the Grizzlies. And I couldn't find any better offer for Marcus Morris, and the Grizzlies was offering me a second-round pick. So we end up giving up a second-round pick and getting one back. So why not? Now we got Jalen Wells on our team. We got a young prospect who I could put them in the same level as Sasa and Ron Hollins for them to potentially grow and hopefully be the stars of the team in the next 10 years. But we got Cade and them boys, so we good. But now, what y'all all been waiting for, we got the East and the West All-Star team. And your East starting lineup will be Jalen Brunson, averaging 29 points, 6 assists, shooting 50%, 41% from 3. Cade Cunningham will be starting, career high, 25 points, 7 assists, 51% from the field, 40% three-point shooting. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 28 points, 12 rebounds, 2 blocks, 56% from the field. Joel Embiid, 24, 12 rebounds and 2 blocks on the season, 55% from the field, 42 from 3. And Jaylen Brown will close out the starting lineup for the East with 27 points a night and 6 boards. Tough lineup for the East. That's tough. Off the bench, here's the bench now. Trae Young, 29 points, 9 assists on the season. Coming off the bench, that's tough. He should be starting though, but not over me. Dame on the Bucks, 28 points, 6 assists. He's coming off the bench. Karl Anthony Towns, 22 points in his first season, 51% field goal shooting, 42. Jason Tatum coming off the bench, 26 points a night, 7 rebounds. That's tough. Bam Adebayo, 17 and 12 rebounds. 4 assists for Bam, 2 blocks, 2 steals. Paolo Banchero, 23 points on the season, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He's coming off the bench for the East All-Stars. Donovan Mitchell, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. He's coming off the bench. And that's your East All-Stars? Do we got one more? Nah, that's your East All-Stars for you, man. How y'all feel about this East team? It's cool, it's cool. I'm only excited for Cade, though, but it's cool. Now for your West All-Stars, man. Luka Doncic, 33 points, 11 rebounds, 9 assists for the season. This nigga Luka playing out his fucking goddamn rabbit-ass mind, man. Shea Alexander will be starting for the West. Look at his stats: 35 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals. Nikola Jokic, we already know he's starting: 24 points, 10 assists, 9 assists actually, 9 rebounds. LeBron James still making the All-Star team: 24 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. And his former partner, now his new rival in Dallas, Anthony Davis, 22 points, 10 rebounds. And that wraps up your West All-Star starting lineup. And off the bench now, Steph Curry, 28 points, shooting 43% from 3, 51 from the field. Anthony Edwards, 28 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. That's tough. Kawhi Leonard, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Wemby, 23, 13 rebounds. KD, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Nah, this Western team is stacked. Look at this. Zion Williamson, 22 points on the season, 6, 7 rebounds. Ja making the All-Star team, 22 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. And that wraps up your West All-Star team. Now, comparing the East and the West, now, of course, I'm using Detroit. I'm Cade Cunningham. You know I'm going for the East. But golly, this shit is crazy, yo. Like, the West is so fucking nice compared to us. Like, we just straight booty. You see that West team, though? That shit look like the Team USA team. And half of them was really on Team USA, though. Now, with the injury to Anthony Davis, unfortunately, he will not play this All-Star game. And it's crazy because he just finished cooking us, and now he's hurt. But the show must go on still, though, right? I'm checking the Western Conference to look at the records to see who really deserves to be in that spot, who deserves to have Anthony Davis' spot in the All-Star game. And I'm looking at stats, I'm looking at conferences in the West, and I did some comparison. And honestly, this man deserves to be an All-Star, so we're going to replace him with Anthony Davis. So, the final spot on the Western Conference All-Star team is the second seeding, a part of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Julius Randle. He's averaging 22 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and the Minnesota Timberwolves have the second seed in the West due to him and Anthony Edwards. So that's 2 Minnesota Wolves that made the All-Star team, man. So your All-Star teams is all here. Look at your East and you got your West. Feel me? We lit. I ain't gonna lie, we vibey. Feel me? Dunk contest special. You got Eamon and Nasor, the twins. And you got 2 Portland Trailblazers, Shaden Sharp and Scoot Henderson, the 2 teammates in the dunk contest. And look at all 8 dunks, 95 and up. Shit gonna be a movie. All these cats is 20, 22 and younger. And then your 3-point contest, you got Steph and Clay. That's gonna be tough. But check Luka Doncic out. You got Luka in there. Isaiah Joe just makes everything more mid. But Malik Beasley in there representing the D-Town Pistons and Dame. So you got Steph, Clay, Luka, and Dame. You got Malik Beasley because of me. He's in Detroit, so I fuck with it. But then Isaiah Joe just throws off the whole competition. But you feel me? All-Star Weekend. I will be playing that soon. That will be next video. So lock in, tune in. Episode 17 is over with. See y'all on 18, man. Holla at me.